Unbelievable. Haha. You will not begin to imagine some of the things that have happened. They said Tinubu is a betrayer. That's PDP. You said Tinubu is a betrayer. It is a mistake for anyone to say 2023 election is their turn. This is Kwankwaso saying it is a mistake. So nobody should listen to them. That is a mistake. PDP also called Tinubu a betrayer, that he has done some things that are not right, and he should not be listened to or given the opportunity to serve in any capacity because he has not done well. Anyway, my wonderful people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Tinubu is a betrayer, PDP says. It is a mistake to say it is my turn in 2023, Konkoso. The People Democratic Party PDP Campaign Management Committee has chided the All Progressive Congress candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu over his comment on the PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Tinubu, while speaking in Warri at the inauguration of the Delta State APC governorship candidate in the weekend, questioned Atiku's profile, saying the APC vice president publicly fought his principal, Olusegun Obasanjo. When Atiku was there, he was fighting his boss in public. They were telling us how they spend PTF money to buy cars for their girlfriend, and they wasted the money that should be used for construction of roads, making sure electricity becomes a constant for Nigeria. They did other things with the money for themselves. Do they have shame? Tinubu asked the enormous crowd in Warri. The spokesperson for the People Democratic Party Campaign Committee, Dr. Dino Maleye, in a statement he signed, described the former Lagos State governor as a betrayer who cannot be trusted and who has not done anything worthwhile for the people, but rather served himself. He says Nigerians must become very clear on who this person is and ensure that they flee very far away from anything that has to do with him. Nigerians must make sure that they are picking the right candidates, because these people are doing nothing but serve themselves. All they want is the political power. All they want is to move ahead and to bring themselves to that next level that suits them and suits them only, irrespective of what happens to Nigerians. So this is what is happening right now, my people. You can see for yourself that every one of us have got a duty to ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, so the days upon us now have come to show to us that these people are doing everything they can, not for Nigerians, but for themselves. And so it has become expedient that we rise up to it. Okay, we just need to rise up and do not allow the same thing over and over again. For a long time, we have all been in a situation, in positions where we cannot even help ourselves. For instance, somebody is supposed to go to the hospital, but when there are no credible hospitals. I've had a cousin died. Why did the cousin die? Why? She had what called, is it high malaria now, very high fever. Yes, and all that was needed was for her to get oxygen. And guess what? They took her to hospital number 1, no oxygen. Hospital number 2, no oxygen. Hospital number 3, no oxygen. And before they could rush her elsewhere, my dears, we are speaking to you, she's been buried. Not because she would have died. I mean, she's a young girl. Not because she would have died. At that time, all things being equal, if all medical appliances were available to do, to be able to implement at that time to bring in the best. But what do we have? A different ballgame altogether. So this is part of what has gone on, part of what has happened, and it is rather very big shame. It's a big one. It's a big shame. If we want Nigeria to become a better place, we can't afford to be allowing people who have no care for us. Okay, in the first place, they don't care. Let's be very honest. Where do they stand? Where are we? And why are we allowing the same thing over and over again? Can you see that the days upon us have become very important, that every one of us rise up to it and ensure we do not allow the same thing over and over again? Nigerians, let's rise up. Let's do that which is proper for every one of us to get out of the current predicament and bring Nigeria to where it ought to be. Nigerians today, everybody, every one of us, you, me, every one of us must rise up. Don't say it's not my business. That's what they do. No, no. If you say that, we all are going to suffer for it. The roads will not be done. You will suffer for it because you will have to go through those roads if you have to travel. I will have to go through those roads if I have to travel. Unless you have money, I have money for flight. But is it just about you? Life is not just about you. So we must do everything possible to make life, there is no need to be doing that. And the inequality in our society, the gap between the poor and the rich is so wide. We can bridge that gap by ensuring that basic amenities are provided. Basic amenities. Basic amenities. The word is basic. It's not illusory. That there is light, and the light, people can go ahead and, uninterrupted power supply. Do you know how many jobs alone that we create? Uninterrupted power supply. Do you know how many jobs that alone we create? But we have a people who will prefer to sell generator. We have a people who will prefer, to import generators, okay, and to make sure that they hold on to the fuel very well, okay. They keep it. Fuel will be scarce, and they are making money at the expense of the people. These are the kind of people we have. So in fact, if anything is going to change, sweetheart, let's rise up. Sweetheart, let's rise up to it. Let's not begin to say, oh, I can buy the flight fare, so I don't care about the other person. Do you know that if that child is not properly raised, is a proper product of society, and if there is insecurity, if that child becomes bad and you are an object of his target, you may suffer for it, but it could have been avoided. Do you get what I mean? Do you see the picture? So those are some of the things in lines in which we must carefully observe and not go ahead and say, oh, after all, I and my family was sorted. We have the money. We can do whatever we want to do. We don't need anybody's, input. I can be. No, 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 no. That selfishness must die. We must really do away with it. Please leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.